Love and light, everyone. Happy Monday. Coming forth today with a word from Spirit, angels, ancestors, the Most High God. Okay? Yes. I hope everybody is enjoying their day. Okay, the weather was beautiful. Today was a good day. I know somebody was guided today by the Most High God. I know somebody was being watched over by angels and ancestors. Okay, I know they were guiding you. Okay, yes, somebody had a tough day. It was tough, but you got through it. You got through it. Okay, yes. And you just cried when it was all over. Okay? Yes, you're being guided. You're being guided, and you can feel that. And you felt so good in your body that you were being guided. You knew it was nothing but the Most High God that you got through this day. Okay? Yes. I'm coming to you all with a message. All right, we're going to see what's in the energy. Okay? Most High God, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, ancestors that are close to the sun. Please help me channel this message today for the collective. Lead and guide me with clarity. Support me. Keep me from all hurt, harm, and danger. I also call on the angels of the highest white light. Okay? You all initiated me into this. Angels of the highest white light. Lead and guide me. Protect me. Keep me. Let me bring forth the message to the collective. Ashe. Okay. Let's see what's in the energy. What do we need to know? What do we need to be aware of? What do we need to not do? What do we need to do? Let's be guided. Let's be guided. Let's get in alignment with the Most High God. Okay? Yes. Happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a good day, relaxing. Okay? After a hard day's work, you're getting your din ready. Okay? Well, just sit back and relax. Get your snacks, because I'm getting ready to bring forth the word. All right. Okay. Thank you, ancestors. Okay, the hangman is here. Somebody is hanging around. They don't know what to do. Okay, they hanging upside down. They're not sure of a decision. Somebody's trying to make a decision on something. Okay, somebody is trying to make a decision on what they want to do with their life. Okay, yeah, somebody is in something, in a situation, and they can't get themselves out of it. Yeah, the wheel of fortune is here. Okay, so that's why they hanging around and hanging upside down. They don't know what to do with their lives. But you do, collective, because the wheel of fortune is here. Okay, all praises to the Most High God. You're being guided to the wheel of fortune. Okay, yes, you are. You are guided. Yes. All right. The temperance card is here, okay? So angels are not watching over that person. They're not showing that person favor. They are not having mercy on this person, okay? The angels and ancestors are not having mercy on this person. This person that's hanging upside down, the hangman. He doesn't know which way to go, or she doesn't know which way to go. She doesn't know what to do. She's stuck at the moment. She is stuck hanging upside down. But collective, you have a blessing from the divine, okay? He's coming forth. He is coming forth, okay? And he's blessing you, okay? With material wealth, all right? Material wealth, gifts, upgrades on gifts, okay? Yes, he's coming forth. He's lining things up. The wheel is turning in your favor. It has. And they didn't want you to have this. And they also can't believe that you're getting ready to get this wheel of fortune. Yeah, they can't believe it. The light has shined on them. Yeah, The light came forth and opened up this person's understanding about a situation. And now they realize you're the Wheel of Fortune, collective. Yeah, but angels are not showing this person any compassion at this time. Okay? Yeah, the Four of Swords is here. All right? So they're laying in their bed with nightmares. They're in despair. They're having negative thoughts. This person might be going through karma. This person cannot sleep at night. Okay? Angels and ancestors then tap this person on the shoulder. Okay? And so now they're reflecting on how they did you. Okay? Because the light came forth with the hangman. Yeah, the light. You see that sun shining while they hanging upside down? The light came forth. Oh, yes, and this person sees that you really are the Wheel of Fortune. These rumors that were going around about you were not true. It was all talk. It was false. It was false. The gossip they were gossiping about you, somebody made some false allegations against you, collective. Yeah, with the Nine of Swords. They wanted you to be tied down. They didn't want you to see. They wanted you to be blindfolded. They wanted you to be stuck. They wanted you in a Nine of Swords. Yes, they did. But the universe is here. You see that? You see these stars? The universe, cosmic beings are here. Okay? And they're watching over you and protecting you. Yeah, the Lover's card. Yeah, so this might have been a past lover. Okay, this might have been a past lover that you were dealing with, going around spreading rumors on your name, talking about you. Now they want to come back in. They want to come back. Yes, because the allegations that were made against you were false. That's why they're in the hangman. The light has came to this person. Oh, yes, this person might be going through an awakening, a spiritual awakening. Because like I said, spirit, angels, and ancestors then came and tapped this person on his shoulder. That's why he's laying in his bed with the Four of Swords in reverse, trying to get himself together. He's having nightmares. Everything that he did to you or she did to you, they're seeing, and now it's coming back to them. They wanted bad for you. They wanted this Nine of Swords in your back. They wanted you to be tied down. They wanted you to be blindfolded of the fact of whatever they were doing. Okay? Yeah, whatever they're doing. But now you're going to have this Wheel of Fortune, and they see that you're the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, yes, this lover, this past lover. Okay? And new love is also coming into you, collective. Yes, new love is coming in. Okay? To make you happy. Okay? Yes, to make you happy. All I've been hearing today, y'all, is welcome to Jamaica. Welcome to Jamaica. Get your fresh fruit. Get your fruit juice. Welcome to Jamaica. I am serious. And the sun, I've been seeing the sun and some sand, white sand. Okay. And I've been hearing that song. Won't you whine for me? Whine for me. I think R. Kelly sings it. Won't you whine for me? Whine for me. Yes. Welcome to Jamaica. Get your fruit juice. Get your fruit. Get your drinks. It's all on me. Welcome to Jamaica. That's what I've been hearing, y'all. Yes. Okay, with that Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and this Lover's card out here. Stop playing with me. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, so this came out, the Fool. So someone thought you were a fool. They thought you were going to play the fool game. Yes, but you have a new ideal. Something new has came to you. Okay? Yes, you had a new idea. Something sparked in you. Okay? Yes, you got clarity, collective, on something. Yes, you did. But this person was a fool and they thought you were a fool. This person tried to play on your top. That's what they did. That's why the Two of Cups is here in reverse. They cannot come forward and offer you a new cup. They cannot come on in and try to have a new love with you. Oh no, this person, they tried to put a 9 of Swords in your back. They wanted you down and out. That's what they wanted. Yeah, but that's okay. Welcome to Jamaica. You hear me? Fresh fruits and fresh drink. Fruit juice. Okay, fruit juice. The sun is shining. I'm getting warm, you guys. The sun is shining. Okay, bright. You walking on the beach. You are living the life. Do you hear me? You are getting ready to live the life that you dreamed of. Okay? And this King of Cups is holding his chest. He is holding his chest because he cannot believe with his drink. He is holding his chest. Okay? Because he sees. He's like, how did she do that? How did she do that? Yeah, or she. Take it wherever it resonates. Okay? Yeah, take it wherever it resonates. But they're wondering now, and they can't bring forth a cup. Yeah, spirit and them are not allowing. Yeah, the 2 of Cups is in reverse. Yeah, look, the Temperance card, it's in reverse. They are not going to bring forth this new love. This rekindling that someone wants to do. Someone from your past. Because they're realizing now. The light has came. The light has came to that person. And they realize that all the stuff that people were saying about you. And talking about you. Burning bread on your name. Yeah, it all was a lie. Look, the Ace of Pentacles. He missed out on an Ace of Pentacles with you. He won't be receiving this pentacle. Okay? This divine blessing. This is a divine blessing from the Most High God that he could have had. Okay? Because look, Spirit was in them when he was with you. Okay? Spirit, the universe was working in his favor. They were willing. They were willing because he was with an earth angel. Okay? And you tried to help this person. Yes, you did. But it's in reverse. Yeah, for this King of Cups. And he like, oh, because he thought he was going to have that Ace of Pentacles with you. And angels and ancestors said, no, sir, or no, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you, ancestors. Yeah, we have the 6 of Swords in reverse. So, yeah, he thought you were sneaky. Yes, he did. He thought that you were sneaky. Okay? Yeah. He thought you were manipulative. You were putting swords in his back. You were wanting to bring him down. You were not wanting him to have and be prosperous. But you did. You did want him to have. Okay? And he's realizing that. That's why he's laying in his bed with the 4 of Swords in reverse. He chose wrong. Okay? He made a wrong choice. He made a wrong choice. He thought you was out to get him. Okay? Yeah, he thought you were out to get him, collective. You weren't out to get him. You showed this person real, genuine love. Okay? With the 6 of Swords. You prayed for this person. Okay? Yeah, you cried out to God about this person. For him to get the help that he needed. Okay? For him to be able to see. And this person rebelled. That's why he's holding his chest. Probably getting ready to have a heart attack. This person rebelled, okay, against the Most High God. Yes, they did. That's why the Temperance card is here in reverse. Yeah, he rebelled against the Most High God. Now he want to come back and rekindle something. Yeah, he wants the 2 of Cups, a new relationship, but it's in reverse. Yeah, he wants to cheers. He wants to have a toast. A toast to what? The 7 of Pentacles is here. Yeah, so he wanted to be entitled to your hard work, and it landed on the King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, he wanted to be entitled to all your hard work. But not only that, he was working with other people to try to bring you down and do magic. Yeah, that's what he was trying to do. Bring forth magic. I don't know why these people are doing all these spells work and all this stuff thinking it's going to work. Yeah, with this 7 of Pentacles. So he paid. Yeah, so he paid for some spell work on you. That's what he did with this Seven of Pentacles. But you're getting ready to have a Seven of Pentacles collective. Okay, for all your hard work that you did, all the work that you put in. Yeah. Yeah, all the hard work that you put in. The will is in your favor. The fortune, it's in your favor. It's divine. Yes, it's divine. You're going to have this Seven of Pentacles. Okay? He missed out on that too with his job. He probably ain't got his job no more. Okay, with the pitchfork here. What else is that? An axe? Yeah, and a shovel. Yeah, but he paid for some spell work. Look at this card, y'all. He spent a Seven Pentacles on some spell work. Yeah, to try to get you to come back because he wants this love. Yeah, try to get you to come back. You probably been having feelings down there. If you ain't been doing nothing, you've been having an urge lately, collective. Yeah, male or female, take it wherever it resonates. You've been having a feeling come over you, like you want to reach out to this person. Yeah, because they doing some love magic spell work. Yeah, some love spells. Want you to be vulnerable, trying to mess with your sacral chakra so you can come back and open up to him. Yeah, because he wants you. He wants you bad. Oh, yeah, he want to jump your bones bad, honey. Jump your bones. Thank you, ancestors. I know that was ancestors because jump your bones. Okay, yeah. He wanted you to be in devil energy. It's in reverse, but you weren't. You were strong, collective. You held yourself, okay? You was praying and you got in that shower, okay? You started talking to the Most High God. You're going to wait. This is so real, y'all. Y'all, this is so real. God is so real, okay? This person wanted you to be in devil energy. Yeah, they wanted you to open up to them. They wanted you to lay down and make love to them. They've been doing spell work because they want this love back. Oh, yes. They want this love back. But this whole time you was with this person, he thought that you were against him. He thought that you were against him. Yeah, with this Four of Swords here in reverse. He thought you was out to get him and you was being sincere. You probably weren't clingy with this person like that. You might have been, but not really as clingy as they were. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because you seen this person for who they were. Okay? But you was praying to the Most High God. Please, God, please help this person to see that I really do like them. Okay? I like them. I'm real. I'm being genuine with them. But they thought you was a fool. Okay? They wanted you to be a fool for them while they ran around here in the streets and did whatever the hell they wanted to do. And the Most High God said, oh no. Oh no. They wanted you to be in devil energy. Yeah. Yeah, you wasn't chasing him. You wasn't about to chase him and here you are a whole divine feminine. No, ma'am. Look, Page of Pentacles is here. Yep. Page of Pentacles is here. A Page of Pentacles. Yep. A page. Just one page. Yeah, that's all he got is one chapter with you all. He got a remembrance of when you guys were together, when you did do for him, when you did spend money on him and help him and share what you earned. Yeah, and you shared what you earned or gritted or grind for or got. You know, the Most High God still helped you. This is money that the Most High God helped you with. Because some of y'all ain't even been working. God been working miracles, bringing forth money. And you shared. You shared with this person. You shared with him. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. You gave him a pentacle. And that's all he got. See, he got it in a book. And angels and ancestors got it written down too. They know what you did. They know your heart. Look, they wrote it down in the book of life. Look, the feather. Ancestors. Then gave him the word. And the angels then wrote it down in the book of life. Oh, yes, they did. Y'all see this? Yeah. That's a book with a pentacle on there. Yeah. Angels. Then made a record of what he did. That's why he can't come back. It's in the reverse. The Temperance card. Angels, they're not in his favor because they even know. They made a record and they went to God. Yeah, they went to God on your behalf. God heard you, but angels and ancestors was backing you. And now you got the three of wands, okay? Yeah, you getting ready to Jamaica. Jamaica, come to me. Jamaica, come to me. Fresh fruit juice. Fresh fruit juice. All right? Yeah, you're looking out into the world. You see new things, baby. Your light then came on. Your horizon then expanded. Okay? Yeah, you feeling this. You feeling what the Most High God in them is doing for you. You know that you're being guided. You know that you're being guided, collective. Okay? Sweet juice. Fruit juice. Yes. Okay. Grapes. Okay. All right. Yeah. The Three of Swords. They wanted you to be heartbroken and down about the relationship. They wanted you to have a Three of Swords in your back. And they wanted you to be your heart in despair. They didn't want you to have a new love. They wanted your heart to be hard so that no one else could come forth and give you some loving. Or you wouldn't love anymore. They don't want you to love nobody else. They don't want you to give nobody else that good loving you was giving them. They know what you was doing to them, collective. Take it wherever it resonates. He or she. They know you was giving them that good love. Yeah, and broke your heart where they didn't want anybody else to come in. They made sure that they broke your heart good. Okay? Yeah, that's why angels and ancestors, confirmation birth. That's why angels and ancestors came in. Yeah, and delivered you. And now they're telling this person, you may not come in. You know, no trip to Jamaica. Now this Knight of Pentacles is here. Okay? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. He sees you. Okay? He might come out at night. Okay? Or he might only hit you up at night. But a Knight of Pentacles is here. Okay? Yeah, this Knight of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. He's here. Yeah, and he sees. He sees what's going on. This Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, he sees. Mm-hmm. He sees what's going on with you. Yeah, this Knight of Pentacles. Let's see what it says about the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Okay. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. Ancestors was writing it down in the book of life. But it says arrival of good news on material things, success. You're well grounded. New ventures. They said just stay focused. That's what they said for the Page of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But let's see what this Knight of Pentacles says. Because it's a knight. Someone is watching in. Somebody is looking. Okay? This is a king. This Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so it says laboring towards goals, diligent. Okay, so this is who might want to come in. Somebody that's laboring toward goals diligently. Or you might be, collective. This Knight of Pentacles, you're laboring towards your goals. Hard work, long-term goals, and preservance. Okay, so you've been preserving. You've been saving your money. Yeah, and you've been checking out. Somebody been checking you out, collective. They want to come in. Take it wherever it resonates. But they're laboring toward their goals. That's what this Knight of Pentacles is doing. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's laboring towards his goals. Hard work. Okay, he's dedicated. Okay, and he's going to be dedicated to you. He's watching you. Yeah, with this Queen of Pentacles. I can't make this up. With this Queen of Pentacles. A nice, sensible person. Somebody that's nurturing. Okay, a boss. Somebody that got a bag and got her shit together. Know what she doing out here. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And both of y'all chakras is open. They green. Green chakra. Mm-hmm. I think the green chakra is... Hold on, you guys. Yeah, heart. Green chakra. Okay? Is your heart chakra. So both of y'all hearts is open. Okay? This is getting ready to be a divine counterpart. Okay? Do you see this green? This is your heart chakra. Both of y'all hearts is open. Okay? Yeah, y'all open to new love. And it's right under the lover's card. Okay? Look, it's right under the lover's card. And angels and ancestors ordain this. Yeah, angels and ancestors ordain this new love. Okay, your heart is the same. That's what I'm getting. Your heart is the same. And your heart is open. Okay? Yeah, Three of Pentacles is here. But it's in reverse. So a Three of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay, let me look at it in the upright. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles is in reverse. So he wanted to bring forth the Three of Pentacles, and my light just went out. Okay, so he's unable to bring forth the Three of Pentacles. Let's see what the Three of Pentacles is. A Three of Pentacles. Oh, celebration. He wants to celebrate, but can't. So your past person wants to come in and celebrate with you, but he cannot. He cannot come in and celebrate. Okay, let me make sure what the Pentacle is. I think that might be Three of Wands. Oh, these cards. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm going to get it. This Three of Pentacles. I'm thinking he wants to come in and celebrate. That's the Three of Cups. A time of celebration and joy and reunion. Okay, Three of Pentacles, ancestors. I know the four is honoring, saving. But a three, what is a three? Three of Pentacles. Okay, is it already out here? Okay, so this person wanted to bring forth the Three of Pentacles, but he can't. He can't bring forth any Pentacles to you. Okay, he's out. He's out of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's in reverse. Thank you, ancestors. So this person went, tried to get information. That's what it would have been. Went and tried to get information. Okay, gaining new skill or knowledge, education, learning, mastering, dedication. But it's in reverse, okay? So he's not learning anything new, okay? Yeah, mastering. He's not mastering anything. He's not gaining any new skills or knowledge, okay? So he's unwilling to learn from his mistakes, okay? Bullheaded, lack of dedication, stagnant, poor work ethic, okay? That's what this person is, this past person that wants to come back, okay? Yeah. He was unwilling to learn from mistakes. He's bullheaded, lack of dedication, stagnant, poor work ethic. Okay? Yeah, poor work ethic. Yep, he wanted to put a 10 of swords in your back. So he wanted you to be dead. He wanted you to be dead. He didn't want you to have nothing. He didn't wish anything good for you, collective. Okay? He was a snake. All right? He was an energetic snake movement. He was the devil. Okay? This person was. He was the devil. Okay? Yeah, he didn't want anything good for you. Nope, he didn't want anything good for you. He didn't even want you to be, love yourself. He didn't. He didn't want you to have nothing. Yeah, this person had it out for you. This person was jealous of you, collective. Yes, he was, with the 10 of swords. Look at that. Yeah, he wanted you to be like this. Now he's like this. Yeah, now he's like this. Page of Wands. Yeah, because he tried to perform magic. It's in the reverse. Yeah, he tried to perform magic. Yeah, he can't see. The Two of Wands is here in reverse. He can't see. Yeah, the Two of Wands is here. He cannot see. He can't see. He can't look in on your goals or anything. Okay? He can't use none of his wands. His wand down there might not be working, performing when he goes and tries to meet up with women and so forth. Yeah, the Page of Wands, this person doesn't have any power either. They don't have any power. Yeah, they don't have any power. That Page of Wands is in reverse. They don't have any power. Look, they broke a rule. The Hierophant is here. Something is unjust. This person is going through legal issues as well. Yeah, this person is going through legal issues. The hyphen, God is not even in this person's favor. Okay, God is not even present in this person's life because they try to bring forth magic. The Page of Wands is. And then they try to get somebody else to join in with them. So it was a group thing. Okay, it was a group thing. You hear me? It was a group thing. Okay? Yeah, it was a group thing. With this Page of Wands, y'all see that? This Page of Wands, but it's in reverse. He couldn't perform magic, and then a Two of Wands came out. So he has in reverse. So he had somebody else with him trying to perform this magic. That's the rule that he broke. A religious group. COLT. Okay? Yeah, might have been a pastor and his wife. Yeah, might have been a pastor and his wife. You hear me praying on your downfall. They want you to have this 10 of swords in your back. That's what they doing. Yeah. They want you to have this 10 of swords in your back. Yeah, we finna find out who it is, though. Yep, a Four of Pentacles. They wanted your money locked down. That's what they wanted. They wanted your money locked down with this Four of Pentacles. That's what they wanted. Yeah, group thing. Look, religion is here. Religion. You see that? The hyphen, the priest, the bishop. It's in reverse. Yeah, they wanted your money to be locked down. Oh, yeah, they was playing around on your money. The pastor and the pastors, these people is in church. You hear me? I'm hearing the pastor and the pastor's wife. Okay? Spirit don't lie. Okay? Spirit don't lie. I'm burning a purple candle. Intuition. Okay? Spirit don't lie. Four of Pentacles in reverse. So the church is sitting up here, wanted your money to be on lockdown. You not receive nothing. Sitting up here praying. That's what they was doing. Praying on your downfall. And your past person, they didn't went to the pastor and them trying to get some information on you. Yeah, they didn't went to the pastor in reverse. That's why they couldn't get no information. They was unwilling to learn from mistakes. They couldn't get no information on you. Okay, they was trying to pull up all this dirt on your name. Okay, yeah, trying to pull up all this dirt on your name. Yeah, that's what they was doing. Trying to pull up all this dirt and stuff on your name. Okay, and from what I'm hearing, the church came between this relationship. Okay, that's why he's in the hangman. The church, a group think. The hyphen card is in reverse. A church group, okay, then came up against this relationship. Okay. And that might be another reason why the King of Pentacles is here, or the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles is here. So they didn't want you to have this love. They didn't want you to have this love with this person. Okay. The group hated on this, the church, they hated on this relationship. Yes, they did, the church. And it probably was a family member. Okay. Because they tried to bring forth magic. This church did. This church group, they tried to bring forth magic on a relationship with you and your person. Okay, y'all was together. This was divine. That's what it was. Okay, but they was putting so much stuff in his head. They was feeding him so much. He or she, take it where it resonates, about this love that y'all had. They was jealous. They was jealous because they didn't want their person. These people, and from what I'm hearing, these is relatives. Okay, these is church folks. This is their relative. Somebody was in a relationship with somebody, okay? They family is in the church, okay? They family, they dad or they mom is a bishop, and they mama is a mother of the church, okay? They was sitting up in here in church praying on y'all relationship. That's why y'all not together, okay? That's why y'all not together. That's what happened. They broke a rule. The hyphen card is here. Okay, they broke a rule. They was trying to get information, okay, from somebody. Okay, somebody then gave them some money. Okay, they went to somebody, look, with the book. Okay, so somebody was tapped in. Okay, heavenly, Akashic records. They was trying to see who you was. Okay, yeah, they was trying to find out who you was. But they found out you was an angel. The angel of a son. That's what they found out. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune is here. You're getting ready to get everything that them people took from you while they were sitting up here praying on your downfall. Okay? Yeah, this might even be somebody's parents. Okay? Praying on their daughter or son. relationship. And it was divine though. See, these people didn't know, okay? You collective, they didn't know you was divine. They thought you was a street rat. They thought you was a Jezebel, okay? And you wanted to bring they boy down or their daughter down. They didn't think you was good enough. That's what they thought. They didn't think you was good enough. But now, oh, everybody laying upside down, okay? Everybody everybody at night in despair, in their motherfucking beds, can't sleep. Ancestors is fucking with them, okay? Angels, they are not showing these people compassion. The Temperance card is here and it's in reverse. Okay? The Temperance card is here and it's in reverse. Yeah, they missed out on the divine blessing, and he realizes your person was a King of Cups. He realizes this. That's why he's holding his chest. He realizes this. He wants to come back with the Two of Cups and have a relationship, and Most High God said no. He cannot come back because he tried to play you. He thought you was a fool. But you sitting up here and you got new ideas. They wanted you to be down and depressed. They didn't want you to move forward with your endeavors. They didn't want you to be able to think. They didn't want you to move forward with your hard work. Okay? They wanted you to be stuck. Okay? With the Six of Swords. Yeah, they thought you was being sneaky though. The people was telling them that you was being sneaky. That you was putting swords on him and doing spell work. Yeah, that's what they said. They said you was doing spell work. Okay? Yeah, they said you was doing spell work on this King of Cups here. Okay? He missed out on a divine blessing. The family didn't even want him to be with you because they knew this motherfucker was going to be blessed. They knew he was going to be blessed. They knew he was going to come out of turmoil. They knew that he was going to see the light. And now he sees it. And now he's down and out in despair because the family didn't got over on him. The church didn't got over on him. Everybody didn't got over on this man. Okay? Yeah, he's having an awakening. That's what's going on. He or she is having a awakening. That's what's going on, you guys. Yes, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Ascended Masters. Thank you, angels from the highest white light. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you. This person wanted you in devil energy. Okay? The family said that you was a devil, but you're not. They said you was Satan, okay, himself, because of what you do. Somebody might do this, tarot. Somebody might be, oh, that's the devil. And you bring forth light to people. You shining your light. And they said you was the devil, and you not. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep, they went to somebody and paid some money. They paid some big money. Oh, yes, the church people, the authority, the church. They went to somebody tapped in and paid the pinnacle. Somebody that could look in. You see that? It's an angel holding this. They went to somebody, okay? All right? And wanted to see about your heart chakra because this is green around here. They wanted to see where your heart was, okay? And they found out the truth as well. That's why they hanging upside down. They found out that you are blessed and you're highly favored and that you're anointed by the Most High God and that you're going to receive this Wheel of Fortune. Yes, it is. Oh, my God. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles, a boss lady, church lady, the pastor, and the bishop. Okay, but really they knights and she a queen, you know. Yeah. But your person, you still got a person coming in, okay? And your hearts is connected. Your hearts, y'all got the same heart, okay? It's divine. It's gonna be a divine love. But they didn't want this to happen for you. Your person, he didn't want this to happen, okay? So then he started doing magic, okay? Yeah, excuse me, confirmation burp, because the church then came forward and then said something, okay, to him. So he thought he would try some magic on his own. Oh, it wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna work. You still alive. You still ticking, baby. Your money's still coming in. Your money's still coming in. They wanted it to tie it down. You still paying bills out here. You still taking care of your kids. You got a new truck, car. You still moving. Your bills is paid. Lights is on. Wi-Fi on. What? Oh, but Jamaica, here I come. Fruit juice and grapes. Okay, so then, since his magic didn't work with the Page of Wands, okay, it's in reverse, the church came forth and put in Okay? They shit didn't work. It was in reverse. Okay? Yeah, because they wanted you dead. Okay? They don't want you to have new love. Okay? But like I said, you got the three of wands. Hello, Jamaica. You had new ideals. Things are coming for you. Okay? The Most High God and angels and ancestors are working it out for you, collective. This landed on my foot. Six of Pentacles. You are balanced, collective. You're balanced. All your chakras is your heart is balanced. Your money is balanced. You balanced. You gonna have this. You gonna have this. Look, this is a what? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, but the family didn't want it to be a equal give and take. Okay, well, she ain't did nothing for you. Here go the mama. Well, she ain't don't be giving you no gifts and stuff. She ain't did nothing for you. Really, she ain't did nothing for it, but they don't know you was giving this man light. You was giving this man energy. Yeah, you was giving this man energy. You was loving on this man. This man loved you. He loved to be around you. And it could have been something because it was a divine connection. It could have been something, but the church got into it. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles is here. You've been working towards your goals. You're going to get it. You're going to get what you want. Okay? Eight of Pentacles, you working hard, collective, towards your goals. You're going to get it. You're going to get whatever your heart desires. Yes, you are. But they talking. They talking on your name. You see the hammer? Yeah, they want your energy and they talking on your name because they see that you're going to be blessed. They see that the Most High God is blessing you. Yes, they do. They see that the Most High God is blessing you. Yeah, you're the star. Look, you are the star. You're the star. You're the star of the show, baby. You're the star. You're the star up in the sky. Okay? You're that star. You a cosmic being. You're a cosmic being. You got gifts, baby. You powerful. More powerful than anybody could only imagine. Okay? And it don't make no sense for you to sit up here and keep telling these people that you're protected by the Most High God because they don't believe you. Because they don't believe in this stuff. Okay? Meditation. Okay? They don't believe in ancestors. They don't believe in angels. They don't think they're real. Okay? But they are. They're real. Okay? They don't believe in the ascended masters, people that already been here, that's here reincarnated, reaching out to the chosen ones. Okay? Yeah, they wanted you to be Eight of Swords, baby. Look, they wanted you to be trapped and in your head. They wanted you to be mental, so they was playing on your mind. Okay? That's why God and them stepped in. Okay? That's why angels and ancestors, honey, came forth and took you out of that situation. Okay? But they've been playing games. Okay? The reason why you've been going through things and feeling those feelings that you've been feeling, like you want to, you know what I'm saying, have sex. Okay? It came over you. He was like, I ain't been doing nothing. I'm feeling like this, or, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even been checking nobody out. But you feeling like this. You've been close to God. You've been close to God. Yeah, you've been tapped in. You've been doing spiritual baths and praying and thinking of positive things, new goals. Okay? That's why the Three of Wands is here. You have a new mindset. Your mind is not the same. And you're getting ready to sell off in the sunset. Okay? To Jamaica! Here I come. Okay? All right? Fresh fruit and fruit juice. Yeah, the Nine of Cups in reverse. They didn't want you to have this. They didn't want you to have this. Your wishes are coming true. They didn't want your wishes to come true. Yeah, with this magic. They was praying, Lord, please, please don't let her get no money doing this witchcraft. Don't let her succeed. Don't let her have what she need. Don't have her have no food. Don't let her have. They was saying all this stuff, speaking ill will on your name. Yeah, that's spell work. That's black magic right there. Speaking down on somebody's name, sitting up there gossiping. That's black magic. Yeah, Two of Swords. Keep your sword up. Keep your sword up. Keep your sword up. Stand up for what you believe in. Keep your sword up. And wanted you to be blind. blind to the universe, blind to who you was, blind to who you represent, blind to your own thoughts. Okay? Look, the sirens is going off outside. They getting karma, y'all. Yeah, they going through karma right now. Yeah, Ace of Swords. They didn't want you to have power. The church. Oh, don't let her use her gifts. Don't let her. Yeah. Don't let her use her gifts. Don't let her be divine, Lord. She did this and she did that. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Mm-hmm. And somebody is coming off their throne. Somebody was on their high horse, baby. Okay. Yeah. Dethroned. They're being dethroned from their position. Okay. They position in the church. Okay. Yeah. They position in the church. Because see, this person that's in the church, they need to go on off. They need to get their own self together. They've been living in illusion. Okay. They don't even know who they are as a person. Okay, baby. They sitting out here trying to talk and tell the people, but they don't even know who they are. Okay? They need to connect with God on a higher level. They need to be spiritual. Okay? And get a one-on-one with God. They need a one-on-one with God. Yeah, but they didn't want you to they didn't want you to be protected. Yeah, but you're protected. You're protected by the Most High God. But they didn't want this. They didn't want you. They wanted to leave. They wanted to steal your gifts. They wanted to steal everything that you had collected. Everything that the Most High God blessed you with, they wanted you to lose. They was out here telling people you was crazy. You hear me? Telling the courts too. Yeah, that's why the card is the unjust hyphen card. I said somebody was in a court situation telling the courts too. Yeah, but the courts, they see you. It's investigators. They looking. They see. It's investigators looking. Yeah, they being investigated. This situation is being investigated. It's bigger than what you think. Yeah, because they stole from you. Okay, that's why the Wheel of Fortune is here. Won't you whine for me? Whine for me. Won't you mind? Look, the Magician card is in reverse. It didn't work. Won't you whine for me? Whine for me. Won't you whine for me? Okay? 4 wands is here. Okay, look. Won't you whine for me? Grapes. Fresh fruit juice. Jamaica. Here I come. Yeah. But they wanted this for you. They didn't want you to be able to celebrate what the Most High God is going to give you. Yeah, they didn't. They didn't want you to be able to celebrate and be happy. They didn't want you to have all this fruits. They didn't want the fruit of your labor to come through. That's why they've been doing this spell work. Everything that you manifested, okay, you see this fruit and stuff? Everything that you manifested, okay? Everything that you planted in the ground, they didn't want it to come to fruition. They didn't want it to come to fruition, so they was doing magic. But the Most High God said it didn't work. It's in reverse. It's in reverse. The cults, they doing magic. The churches, y'all. The churches. They witches and warlocks in the church. You hear me? It's witches and warlocks in the church. It's not even like it used to be no more. It's not. Back in the day, they taught my grandpa, and he a gangster. Okay? He was in the church. He was a pastor. I didn't know him. But he looked like he was a gangster, okay? When he wasn't in church, he had a kind heart. He was teaching holiness. That was back in the day, before I was born, okay? The Godhead. That's what he was teaching, the Godhead. Baptism in Jesus' name, Holy Ghost. Telling people about that, okay? Because there's magic in that. It's good. It's good in the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is the Holy Ghost. That in your body you're speaking other tongues, okay? In an unfamiliar heavenly language, you're talking to God, okay? Look, Eight of Wands, ancestors is here now, baby. Fast movement is getting ready to happen. Rapid growth, rapid movement. Okay? They take it, they coming through. Okay? They coming through. They are coming through, y'all. Angels and ancestors are here. They're here. Yes, they are. They're here. What is this? Yeah, the Three of Cups. So go ahead and celebrate. Because they coming. You hear me? Go ahead and celebrate. The Three of Cups is here. They said celebrate. Enjoy your family. Relax. They got you. They got this. Because everything that they stole from you, they got to give back. Everything that they stole from you, they got to give back, including your energy. Okay? That's why they down. That's why they hanging upside down, because they got to give your energy back to you. All that energy you gave them to manifest what they got. They got to give that back, baby. All of it. 100,000 fold. They got to give it back. Okay? They got to give it back, babe. They got to give it back. They can't keep it. Yeah, Five of Wands. Now they fighting. They wanted you to be fighting and stuff, acting crazy and shit with them. But you didn't. This King of Cups, it landed on the King of Cups. He wanted you to be acting crazy with him. Yeah, he wanted you to whoop his ass. That's what he wanted you to do. He wanted you to whoop his ass so he could call the police, so the police could be involved. The courts, the system. Get you tied up in some mess and be in jail. You hear me? Get you tied up for beating his ass, for how he was treating you, because this church group was sitting up here lying. They fucked up the relationship, okay? Because they didn't want the truth to come forth. That's what. They didn't want that person to see your person, to see who he was. Okay, his root chakra. This red is root chakra. They didn't want him to get no knowledge from the divine. They didn't want him to know the truth. That's why they did what they did to him. They wanted you to be like this, stuck with the Eight of Swords. They wanted you to be stuck. Yeah, that's what they was telling him. But he didn't feel like that at first with you. He didn't. He was in love with you. But they start speaking on your name and tell him, she's trying to backstab you with the Four of Wands here. Yeah, she's just trying to take from you. And here you is, an angel, an earth angel. An angel of the sun. Angels ain't even in their favor. Okay? Angels ain't even in their favor, baby. Yeah. Look, they wanted your power, but you have power. That's what they found out. Joke's on you, baby. You get the last laugh, collective. You get the last laugh, okay? Because you got power. You was taming that beast. You hear me? You was taming him. They didn't like that. They didn't like that. They didn't like that he was doing what you told him to do. And he was coming up on top. That's why they hated. Yeah, they didn't want him to be happy. They didn't want him to be with a real one. They wanted him to be down in despair with nothing. No money and broke. And that's what he is now, because he did some magic. He's struggling. He ain't got it. You hear me? He ain't got it. Yep. He ain't got it. Because they brought forth magic on a star. On a star. Yeah. It landed. It was even laying on the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. They brought forth magic. They paid for some magic. Not only did they pay for magic, but they wanted a Six of Swords in your back. They thought that you was being sneaky and stuff. That you was doing some magic on them. When really it was just their karma. You ain't got to do no magic, collective. Angels and ancestors. You ain't got to sit up here and do no divination on people. Because your angels and ancestors got you. Yeah. Page of Swords. You can't have a sword up. Now look, a Page of Swords is here now in reverse. This the pastor in them. They got their sword up. They scared. They scared. Look. Page of Swords. This all came out this whole deck when I was shuffling. Page of Swords. They scared. They scared. They got their sword up now. Look. King of Swords. Got his sword up. The Page of Swords. King of Swords. It's in reverse. They can't bring forth a sword. They can't bring forth nothing towards you. Look. The Tower. They wanted you to have a Tower moment. Yeah, they want to bring war against you. That's what they do. They going to sorcerers now. They really trying to do some shit now. The family is in church at church. But behind closed doors, she doing all type of stuff. The mama, the auntie and them. Yeah, Page of Swords is in reverse. Let's see what the Page of Swords and the King of Swords is in reverse. Okay, let's break it on down here. Okay, let's get some more clarity. Okay, because I know what I'm talking about. Okay, I know I'm being guided. Yes, sir. Look, the King of Swords. Let's look it up. It's in reverse. Yeah, yeah. The past in them now. They got their sword up. The mom and dad, they got their sword up because they know they done did their boy wrong or their daughter wrong. They done did you wrong, collective. They done did you wrong. They done told you wrong. They done led you wrong. They fucked up your shit, man. Now you in trouble with the Most High God. King of Swords. Look. Lack of rationalism. Illogical. Manipulation. Irrational. Abuse of power. Rude. That's what this daddy was. He was rude. He abused his power. Illogical. This pastor. Bishop. He was manipulative. He manipulated his boy. And his wife too. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. So he had lack of rationalism. He was illogical. He was a manipulator. He was irrational. He wasn't even rational about the situation. Shit, he was telling the collective. Shit, collective that they parents, the bishop and the wife, was telling their boy or their daughter didn't even make sense. They didn't know what they was talking about. They was taking this boy on a merry-go-round. Page of Swords had his mind all fucked up and bobbled. Yeah, they did this to him, to their own boy. They don't love him. They sitting up here talking about we care for you. And here they got some jobs and stuff. Asking him for money and all this other stuff. It's crazy. Won't let that boy live his life. Or that woman live his life. Now they're getting bad news. Look, arrival of bad news. That's what that is. With the Page of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords. Here you go. In reverse. It said arrival of bad news, mental stagnation, head fog, bad communication, ignorant. So them people was being ignorant. They communicated to that boy wrong or that woman wrong. That man, I'm sorry, because he a man. He ain't no boy. He a grown man. They communicated wrong to him. They had his head fogged. I said that. Didn't I say that, collective? They had his head bobbled. Yeah, now he getting bad news. He getting bad news and stuff. He getting bad news. Yeah, let's see. The Tower card is here now in reverse. Yeah, they were speaking of Tower. They wanted you to be in poverty. They wanted you to be in despair. Sudden destruction. That's what they wanted for you. Suddenly, look at the smoke. Look, they wanted the angels and ancestors to come out of the heavens and do something. Look, the Tower. But that's what the angels and ancestors is getting ready to do. They're getting ready to tear that church down. That's what they're getting ready to do. Tear that shit down. Because they lying. They leading the people wrong. That's what they doing. The Tower is in reverse. Let's look at the Tower card. And let's see what it says in reverse. Okay? Let's look and see what the Tower card say in reverse, y'all. Okay? The Tower card in reverse says attempting to avoid the inevitable. Okay? Resisting, avoiding loss, refusing to let go. So he's in denial about what the people is telling him. Or what you didn't already told him, collective, about his family. He didn't want to hear that. Because, they say blood is thicker than water. Okay? But your family might be your family, but y'all don't have the same DNA. Okay? And some family members is karmics and warlocks and witches. Okay? Hiding. But they really the warlock and the witch. Okay? They don't want you to be able to have no power. They didn't want this person to be able to use their root chakra. That's they root chakra. That's connection to the divine. Okay, where you get downloads, you're able to get the word. Your mind is clear, because that's the only way he can come through. If your mind is clear and you've been meditating and you grounded, that's the only way he gonna speak to you. Okay, yeah, you might get signs and synchronicities, signs and synchronicities, but to get a word from the divine, when you sit there quietly and you all by yourself, baby. And them thoughts start coming to you. Them thoughts that telling you that's the divine. That's how you know your root chakra is open. And I protect mine. Okay? I try to everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? I don't go too long. I might go a day or two without, but I'm putting it right on. Okay? Because y'all not getting ready to try to do no magic on here. You can't anyway, even if you try. Even if I don't have this on some days, you can't do nothing because I'm protected by the Most High God. I'm protected by so many beings, it don't make no sense, y'all. So many ascending masters, so many deities. You hear me? Even the demons is getting motherfuckers. Okay? They going to get them. Okay? Yeah. I hold rank in the spiritual realm, baby. You can't touch me. You can't touch me because I'm protected. I serve God. I work for him. And you work for him too, collective. You work for him too. Yes, you do. You work for him too, or you wouldn't be watching this channel. Because anybody on this channel watching, you're divine, or you're an angel, you're a star seed. You got a good heart. You love, or you're a healer. Because that's who I am. Yeah. Look. 5 of Cups. Yep. 5 of Cups, poverty. They going through poverty now because they wanted this tower for you. But it's in reverse. Sudden destruction for them. But it came out in reverse. That's what they wanted for you. Sudden destruction. Yeah, they wanted the Most High God to come out. They wanted them to come out from the heavens. Okay? You are God. Okay, how about that? You are God. He lives inside of you. He ain't coming out from nowhere. He live in you. They wanted to mess with your mind and everything else you got. Yeah, that's what they wanted. Yep. Mm-hmm. You see when I say you are God, this shimmer. I'm gonna have to watch this again. It shimmered. It was something that came. I seen it. It came off of here. It was like a bright little twinkle. Yep. Mm-hmm. The tower. Confirmation for me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, ancestors. I love y'all. Y'all watch over me every day. Every day of my life. Every day that I wake up. Every day that I lay down. Everywhere I go, they there. Okay? I'm at work, they there. I'm in the bathroom, they there. I see them. I see it. It's a haze. It look like smoke. You know how you light a grill? You know the haze, that's spirit. Okay, when you see that, yeah, you will see it. If you tapped in and you close, you'll see it. It's a haze. Okay? It's a haze, baby. They there. Okay, the twinkle on the eye. The twinkle a twinkle of an eye, I said. Yeah, and they'll be here in a twinkle of an eye. If I ask them, as quick as I blink my eye, they already here. They already here. Yeah. They already here. They already here. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me get through this reading. Let me get through this reading. Okay. So the tower in reverse, we said, was attempting to avoid the inevitable, resisting, avoiding loss, refusal to let go. So he refuses to let go of you. He's in denial about the situation. Okay. Because of his parents, and they in the church, and that's how he was raised, in the church with religion. Or maybe he wasn't, but he feels like these people may be an influence, and he cares about what these people say, or she cares because that's her family. That's all she got, really. How she feels, but this family ain't shit. They ain't nothing. Yeah, they ain't nothing. The family ain't nothing. Now we got the 6 of Wands here in reverse. Let's see what the 6 of Wands is here in reverse. I done got so caught up. The 6 of Wands here is in reverse. Okay. So yeah, they didn't want ancestors and angels to be here with you. They didn't want you to be able to use your power. Okay. And stand your ground. Okay. The 6 of Wands. Let's see. In reverse. Okay, they didn't want you to be honored. That's what the 6 of Wands is. Arrival of prosperity, triumph, success, fruits of labor, personal satisfaction. That's what the 6 of Wands is. Okay, so but you are gonna have that. But it's in the reverse. Okay, so they said failure is headed towards you, loss, broken promises, defeat, disadvantage. So he's gonna try to come back. He's gonna come back. He's gonna come back when everything clear and calm down. Okay. He's waiting for things to calm down, or she is. She's waiting for things to calm down with you. Okay? Yeah. They're going to come back and try to make some broken promises, but that's what they did. They made broken promises to you. Okay? They wanted to defeat you. Okay? Failure is headed towards you. But failure is headed towards these people. Okay? These people, because they made some broken promises. Disadvantage. So that tells me that this person went through some mental things, okay, when they were a kid. All right. Their parents was trying to, you know, say that this person needed some help and needed to be on some medicine. Okay. Maybe they had ADHD, or they was bipolar, or and we all know what that is. Those are gifts. It ain't no ADHD, bipolar. What's the other one? Autism. Them is the smartest kids ever. Them kids that got autism. Them is the smartest kids ever. But they set that person. That's what they did. They set this person up. And so he's got it in his mind. He's been damaged. This person needs healing. And you brought that healing to him, or to her. And these people know it. These people in the church, these family members and shit, they knew that. They knew it. They knew that you were powerful. Okay? They knew that you were powerful, and they didn't want him with you, or she with you. Okay? My time is going. I gotta close it up. The world card is here, so change is here for you. Collective. Okay, you see how she's swirling? Won't you whine for me? Whine for me. Won't you whine for me? Okay? Look, you're the sun. You bring light, joy, and peace to people. Vitality. You're the sun. Keep shining your bright no matter what. No matter who comes against you. Keep shining. Keep shining your light bright. Okay? You got the Six of Cups here. Okay? You got the Six of Cups. Mm-hmm. You got the Six of Cups here. You got the Seven of Cups. These are all blessings. These are divine blessings. Okay? Yeah, you got the Six of Cups here. Let's see what the Six of Cups is. Oh, so this is somebody from your past. The Six of Cups. Okay? Yeah. And the seven of Cups is here. So this is somebody from your past. Yep, the Six of Cups. They remembering you for who you were. They remember the moments that you shared. They remember how you gave to them. Okay, yeah. And the Seven of Cups is here. Yeah, they looking in. They see your blessings. They see your blessings. This Queen of Wands. Yeah, she tried to do magic and she couldn't bring forth any magic. Okay, this is a family member. Yeah, they see your blessings. Mm-hmm. They see your blessings. So not only was this a family, these are a church, cult, a group, a family member. Mm-hmm. They see this, but she's in the reverse. Okay, so the mama, she see that. She knew you was good for her boy, or her daughter, or his, or her, or take it wherever it resonates. They knew you was good, collective. Okay, yeah, they see these blessings up on you. They see you got options. Okay. Yeah, they see you got options. Yeah, and they remember. They remember how good you were to them. Okay. Yeah, and they want to come back. They want to come back. Okay. They want to come back. Yeah, they want to come back. They want to come back. Yep. They want to come back to do magic on your shit. Mm-hmm. So this, wow. Couple, even if it wasn't a pastor, but I'm thinking it was because the hyphen card came out here, a religious group. But this is a family member right here, y'all, and and this was confirmation. Yeah, this was a family member. That Queen of where'd she go? I just looked at her. What was she? A Queen of Wands? Yeah, that was a family member to him. That was somebody close. A Queen of Wands. And it might have been the third party that he ran off to and was cheating with. Okay? She jealous of you too. And she see how blessed you is. She want to be just like you. She watch your every move. Okay, all your Facebook posts, all anything. If you on social media, she watching. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Uh-huh. Yeah, Queen of Wands. Look, she see your magic. She see how powerful you are. Okay? She see you doing your thing. Okay? Yeah, with the world card here. Mm-hmm. She see you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she sees you. But you're the sun. Okay? You shining bright. You're the sun. Mm-hmm. You're the sun. Okay? Not only are you the sun, you're a star. You got a lot of blessings out here from the Most High God that you're going to receive that people try to stop. Okay? You got a wheel of fortune. All right? Yeah, the light then came on for these people. They see you. Okay? They see you for who you are. And this person really sees you who you are. Okay? They know that you're true to yourself. Okay? Yeah, they know that you're true to yourself. Mm-hmm. You know that you're true to yourself. Let's see what the magical deck got to say of people that's on your mind. Okay? Somebody that you might be thinking about. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, collective. Yeah. Okay, look, Mary came out. Mary. Yep, this person, y'all gonna get married. This gonna be divine. This gonna be the divine. Oh no, Mary, look. Mary. Dinner. So this person wanna marry you. That's watching you. That's been watching you. That's thinking about coming in, hollering at you. He wanna be married. Uh-huh. I think I spelled it wrong. He wanna take you to dinner. Mm-hmm. Yep. Somebody never was happy. Yeah. They never was happy. They ain't never been as happy as they were when they was with you. Yeah. They remember the times you used to take them to dinner. Uh-huh. So we got married. We got dinner out here. We got never was happy. Okay. Let's see what else. What else, ancestors? They see that you was true to you. You was true to yourself. Okay. And that person need to be true to themselves. Okay. And live their life. People need to live their life and stop listening to other people. Letting other people in your relationship dictate your relationship, your life. Live your life. If you live up to everybody else's expectations, you'll never be happy. You'll never be happy. You never have anything for yourself because you're always listening to other people. Yeah, you're always listening to other people. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you, angels. Look, your intuition was right. Okay? These people was greedy. Okay? This person wanted to be engaged to you. Okay? They knew you was kind. Okay? Spirit said they didn't transform. Okay? I told you. They're having an awakening. They didn't transform. Okay? This person ready to come forth and be honest. Okay? Y'all cannot make this up. This person want to shower you with gifts. Okay? Mm-hmm. This person want to shower you with gifts. So let me read it backwards. Okay? So shower you with gifts. He want to be honest or she want to be honest. Okay? They have transformed. Okay? They didn't have a spiritual awakening. Okay? They know that you're kind and they want to be kind to you now. They want to be engaged. Okay? All right? They knew their family was being greedy. Okay? Their intuition told them. Okay? This. True to you. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. True to you. So be true to you, collective, okay? Look, never was happy. Mm-hmm. He never was happy. Okay? He want to take you to dinner. Somebody want to marry you. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I had it right the first time. Married, dinner, never was happy, true to you. So this person was married probably. They want to take you to dinner. He never was happy. The spirit is saying, be true to you. Your intuition was right. These people was greedy. Okay? Somebody want to get engaged to you. They know that you kind. Okay? They have transformed. They want to be honest. They want to shower you with gifts. Okay? That's the word. That's what I got, y'all. I tried to read it the best way I could. But yeah, Spirit said, well, go ahead and read it again. Read it how I gave you the first time, baby. Yeah. Thank you, ancestors. And that was Love and Light. Thank you for watching the channel, everyone. I'm glad I could bring forth the word tonight. Happy Monday, okay? Jamaica, okay? Jamaica is calling me, my name. I feel it, okay? Love and light, everyone. I love you. Thank you for all the subscribers. Thank you for everyone that leaves me messages, okay? That comments back, that tells me what's going on, that if things are resonating. Thank you guys so much. Y'all make me feel so good. Okay, y'all my real family. Okay, y'all my family. I got a whole new family. Okay, you see how God worked. I didn't have nobody, but now I got y'all. I love you. Mwah. Till next time. Bye-bye.